Flat Stanley, what brings you out here to the solar trough?
I'm learning all about renewable energy.
What was your favorite thing that you learned here today?
I learned that you can make electricity from both the heat and the light from the sun. From the light of the sun, it's called photovoltaics. From the heat of the sun, it's called solar trough technology. But either way, it's a great environmental way to make electricity. And I'm gonna go to the Grand Canyon, and I'm gonna go swim in the Pacific Ocean and then to the Atlantic Ocean.
Don't drown.
I won't. And make sure, everybody out there, that you conserve energy. We have enough to use, but not enough to waste.
The Phoenix Visitor and Convention Bureau has a campaign going called The Desert is a Myth. I think that's really emblematic of kind of how people feel about nature in this area, and that they want to deny the desert, and I say we should embrace it.
We're in the desert, and we should make our buildings more energy efficient. The heat is intense, and so we need to have better building envelopes. Get away from the glass boxes in the desert.
Phoenix is a great place to develop more solar energy projects. I think there's a test area, actually not too far away from campus.
What we're doing here at our STAR Center is to try to find the most effective and efficient and financially viable way of using the sun to create electricity. It's a 33-acre facility where universities, government agencies, independent companies test out their solar technology, and it's one of only 3 in the world.
Today I'm here to show you what we're working on. So this device here is our single-axis tracker, the most efficient way for us to use the existing technology. It tracks the sun all the way to the west, and the next morning it goes all the way back to the east again and catches it at sunrise.
Are they all this big?
Our base tracker design is about the size of a football field.
So a little bigger than this?
A little bit bigger, yes. What we have here is 35 kilowatts of Ammonex modules on a 2-axis tracker that tracks the sun all day long. Each one of these modules is 5 kilowatts of power, and it's always moving little micro adjustments so that it's always on sun.
We are at the first solar trough built in the United States in 20 years. We're taking the heat from the sun and creating electricity. On this 14-acre facility, we're creating enough electricity to power over 300 Arizona homes. It's kind of like your old solar cookers. The parabolic mirrors focus the sun's heat onto this pipe up here filled with a mineral oil. And that mineral oil gets up to about 600 degrees. That 600-degree mineral oil is then put next to pentane gas. And what's special about pentane is that it turns from a liquid to a vapor at only 98 degrees. That vapor is then funneled to spin a turbine, and the turbine creates the electricity.
The location of our site here is actually near downtown Phoenix, and downtown Phoenix has an airport nearby it. Airports are where we've put most of our solar systems in. Near an airport you can't build up, nobody wants to live there, so it's open space that nobody's using right now. Many states have put in solar fields at the base of their airports so they can use that land and make it productive for them.
Jack, where are we?
We're on planet Earth. Mother Earth. Grand Canyon West, the west end of the Wallapai tribal nation, always being natural stewards of the land, they continue that philosophy and that concern. This fine display of solar panels is a 17 kilowatt PV system that runs the airport terminal. This is the tribe's economic development site where people come to see the Grand Canyon. These are the most state-of-the-art batteries. During the day, they're fully charged and allows the airport terminal to continue to run off these batteries when the sun has disappeared. This is the tribe's restaurant, primarily powered by the 3.5 kilowatt of solar on the roof. And again, just a good example of the tribe using the best energy assets to power their small restaurant here. This is one of the simplest and purest forms of energy production. The power that is hitting that panel right at this moment left the surface of the sun 8 minutes ago. There is absolutely nothing more efficient than collecting solar energy. It's like this is what we're supposed to do. It's so simple, so basic. When I was presenting it to the tribal council, a gentleman says, "You can't approve this project because Jack will dance naked on those solar panels."
We'll keep the camera rolling if you get the urge.
It's kind of a
It's a
good
sunny
day.
Dude, mineral oil. Sounds pretty good. Could we like bust that open, start the massages or something?
You know, that may be a little bit, but if you guys had any steaks or hot dogs, we could.
Here we go.
Woo!